Yeah, really looking forward to it. It's obviously a break from the league campaign at the minute, and it's a game that we can look forward to now. We've not thought too much about it up until this week. You need to take care of your league games first, which now we've got out of the way, and we've got a whole week to build up to the semi-final and get prepared for that. So looking forward to it now.
Who's there more pressure on to win the game on Saturday?
I don't know. There's always pressure on both teams getting into a semi-final. It's not as if the Ross County Celtic game, there'll be huge pressure on Celtic in that game because they're huge favourites, but I don't know who'll get into the game in favourites, who the bookies would price up as favourites for that. Hibs are obviously in a bit better form than us, but they're playing the division below, so it's hard to judge. But we just get into the game confident, knowing that if we do play to our best, then I think we will win the game.
What are you expecting the atmosphere to be like at Tynecastle?
It's always great at Tynecastle. It's one of my favourite venues to play at. Obviously the last time we played there in a League Cup semi-final wasn't great. We lost the game 4-0, but the atmosphere that day was incredible, a full house, and it's always great. The fans just seem right on top of you there. They're so close to the pitch, and hopefully 3/4 of the stadium's going to be quiet though for most of the game. We obviously know how to get to a final now. We know how to win a cup, so hopefully that is an advantage to us. But again, it won't be an advantage if we turn up on Saturday and don't perform to our best. So to win the game, we're going to have to come out and play top level, which maybe we haven't done quite as much in recent weeks. But we know it's there somewhere, so hopefully it reappears come Saturday. At least we managed to score at the weekend. That had been dragging on for 5 or 6 games, but that was never a worry about scoring goals. I think it was always going to come. We've been a little bit unlucky in front of goal recently, and the players that we've got up front are too good not to get back on the goal scoring run. So it's not ideal form getting into it, but it's not something to worry about. It's a cup semi-final. It's a one-off game, and we know if we turn up and play to the top of our form, then we're more than capable of winning the game.
What do you make of the Hibs side, not just the players but the performances, the results that they've had this season, and obviously Anthony Stokes coming in recently?
Yeah, they've had a great season. They had a decent season last year as well, but this year they've really kicked on. They've recruited well, and obviously adding the likes of Anthony Stokes to the squad is a top SPFL player, never mind Championship player, so they've got strength and depth throughout the squad. He's built a really competitive squad there, and especially from middle to front, I think they're very strong, so we'll have to be prepared for them come Saturday. The Rangers game was a great performance from us. After the first 10 minutes, mind you, I don't think we hardly touched the ball. We got a bit of a run around, and once we get the first goal and settled us down, then it was a pretty comfortable night. We were clinical that night. We took our chances and played extremely well. And the Morton game I missed, I was suspended. I got sent off the weekend before, I think, against Inverness, and I watched that game, and again it was a decent performance. It was a tough venue to go to Capello, and the boys done a professional job. We managed to, was it 3-1 I think to finish, so we've done a good job there, and obviously we've got a semi-final now to look forward to. It's 3 championship teams we've been drawn against, and hopefully we can have the same results we did against the previous 2. These times don't come around very often for St Johnstone Football Club, and hopefully we can add another final to them. It was only a year and a half ago when we managed to win the Scottish Cup, and if we managed to get to a final with a chance to add more silverware, then it'd be an amazing achievement.